Good morning, students. This is for BTech 6th semester, Textile Technology, Textile Engineering and Textile Chemistry students under Textile Testing subject. So in this class, we'll try to understand the significance of fiber length and fiber fineness. Now, we all know that fiber length is one of the most important fiber characteristic. What is its importance? Now, fiber length contributes to quality assessment. Whenever we have to purchase the raw material, then we have to measure the fiber length. So quality assessment for costing purpose also, and for yarn quality also, we need to assess fiber length. Next is fiber breakage study, that which machine and which machine settings or parameters they are contributing towards fiber breakage. So we have to measure fiber length at different stages of the spinning of yarn, how different machine settings contribute to fiber breakage. And one of the important parameters is combing efficiency in case of cotton combing and wool combing also. We need to estimate the efficiency of combing. So fiber length is measured before and after. How much short fiber percentage is removed. For this also we have to measure the fiber length. We all know that longer fibers are easier to process. That is why generally longer fiber length is preferred for spinning yarn up to a limit. And secondly, more even yarns can be produced from them because we have less fiber ends, so lower hairiness will be there, evenness will be higher for longer fibers. Third is higher strength. Higher strength yarn can be produced for the same level of twist. For given level of twist, the area of contact will be higher, so cohesive forces will be higher, resulting in higher strength. Now, one very important point here is that the cut length of the man-made fibers is often influenced by the fiber length of the natural fibers in case of blended yarns. We take the similar cut length of the man-made fibers. Next is fiber fineness. Now, fineness is also one of the very important characteristics which has to be considered while spinning. Fineness of the fiber determines how many fibers are present in the cross section of the yarn. So number of fibers vary. According to norms, minimum 30 fibers are needed, but generally we have more than 100 fibers in the yarn cross section. Now, why fiber fineness is important, we'll try to understand some points. First is spinning limit. First, we need to define spinning limit, that is the finest count that can be spun from a given fiber. So, fiber fineness influences spinning limit. Finer fiber may form finer yarns. Fiber fineness also affect yarn strength, yarn evenness, yarn fullness, that is the diameter or bulk of the yarn. As we all know, if for finer fibers, yarn strength is higher, yarn evenness is also higher, better. Yarn is more even with more number of fibers in the yarn cross section. Drape of the fabric and fullness of the yarn and luster also gets affected. Handle, which is related to bending rigidity, we'll discuss. Productivity of the process, that also affected. Finer fibers are difficult to handle, so productivity is also affected. Now we'll discuss in some detail which yarn properties are affected by fiber fineness. First is stiffness of the yarn as well as fabric. As the fiber fineness increases, resistance to bending decreases. Fiber becomes more flexible, so the yarn will also be more flexible and its drape will be better in case of finer yarns. Torsional rigidity of the yarn, that is its ability to twist. So when the fiber is finer, its torsional rigidity also reduces, which results in easier spinning operation. Finer fibers are easier to twist and it also results in less snarling and kink formation tendency in the final yarn. Next is reflection of light. Finer fibers gives a very soft sheen, very pleasant type of luster. So it is preferred. Moreover, one important point, that apparent depth of the shade will be lighter in case of finer fibers. Finer fibers give lighter shade for the given depth as compared to coarser fibers, because there is more surface areas available, so faster exhaustion of the dyes and lighter shade is given. Absorption of dyes, I have already discussed. Amount of surface area is more for a given volume, so finer fibers leads to quicker exhaustion of dyes than coarser fibers. Ease in spinning process. Finer fiber results in more area available for cohesion, so higher friction, and they are easy to bend. Both of these things contribute in a better or easier spinning process in case of finer fibers, and they require lesser twist and results in more even and stronger yarn. Uniformity of yarn and hence uniformity in fabric. Uniformity of yarn is directly proportional to number of fibers in the yarn cross section. The more the number of fibers in the yarn cross section, better will be the uniformity of the yarn, and more uniform yarn will result in better product, and it also leads to fewer breakage during spinning and weaving, resulting in higher productivity and efficiency of the processes. So I'll stop here and we'll continue in next class. Thank you.